What's up, YouTube? Alright, man. I didn't want to speak on the issue, but I feel like I have to. Alright? And this goes to black men and women. Because, we always talk about fucking interracial dating in terms of dating white people like we're in control. Right? White people choose to date us when they interracial date. So white women choose to date black men, right? And white men choose to date black women. It's not the other way around. Black men don't compel white women to date them, neither do black women. They have the choice. You're not going to come up to an average white girl as a black dude and compel her to like black dudes. She already has the choice. She's already made up her mind in terms of, you know what? I'm going to fuck with black dudes. Pure and simple. They tell us. We don't compel. That's why your average black dude, just any black dude, they're not going to go up to the first attractive white chick that they see without seeing the signs. And that's the point I'm trying to make. It's the signs that white women give. So it looks like we're compelling them, we're making them hop the fence, but they've already made up their mind. They'll wear their hair a certain way, they'll talk a certain way, they'll dress a certain way, they'll have certain earrings, they'll carry themselves a certain way, they'll go to certain spots. So that's how you know. As a black man, you're not going to go to an all-white club and try to compel white women to date you. It's going to be the ones that like black dudes that will approach you or give you signals and signs. Same thing for black women. Alright, if we can use something new as a reference point. What happened? Who approached who? Did Sanaa Lathan approach the white boy, or did the white boy approach her? Thank you. Alright? They're the ones that determine if it's going to happen or not. We're not compelling them. We're not doing anything different to make them change their mind. Really. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's like no one compels you to eat Chinese food. Like if you're Italian, like, oh man, these Chinese people, man, they're forcing me to eat their food. You decide to go eat Chinese food. Pure and simple. So I think, both sides got it twisted. We don't have that much power. We don't have that much power. Like sometimes I think, we get confused and act like we have more pull and carry more weight than we really do. I mean, seriously. Especially for, the black dudes, honestly. Because I work with enough white women. Some of them don't give a fuck. And honestly, some of them are just disgusted by black guys. They can't stand the sight of black people. Pure and simple. And then you have some, who like it. Then you have some who actually want to date them and be with them. And they make up their minds on their own. So I'm not gonna, meet Samantha, and change up her whole world and say like, hey, once you try black, you're never gonna go back. Samantha already knows she wants to try black. She already knows. She's not tripping. Like, she might try to play it off so I can feel good about myself. But she's already made up her mind that, you know what, I'm going to fuck this dude, or, I'm going to talk to this dude and try to be with this dude. Pure and simple. Same thing with black chicks. You're not going to approach a white guy and say, like, hey, I'm going to make you find me attractive. I'm going to make me find, I'm going to make you find me beautiful. He's already said, you know what, I think I'm going to try. Now, whether or not, he actually approaches one, that's another issue. But as far as making up the mind that, you know what, hey, I might try it, that's completely on him. Do we have some influence? I would say society. You know what I mean? I would say society more, If a white person watches, certain channels and, I don't know, watches enough BET and watches enough movies and listens to enough rappers, they might make up their mind as far as being influenced in that way. But as far as on a personal level, I myself as a person is not going to compel another white female based off of what I say by myself and compel her to now want to, seek a relationship with me. Pure and simple. shit. Most white people don't, you know, care about the image of black people. That's why we see whatever we want to see on TV, right? And because of that, most white people don't really give a fuck about black people in terms of, you know what I mean, caring for their culture or their lifestyle or just them as people. But of course you're going to get that small, you know, few who's intrigued by it. And then you're going to get even a smaller few that wants to try it out. It's like going to a foreign country and, you know, they eat insects and all kind of other, you know, weird meats. Right? Most people are going to be disgusted by it. Some people are going to be intrigued by it, and even a smaller percent will actually want to try it and fucking like it. End of story.